7-8 work problems. Here we go. I got a shortcut for this too. This is a nice one. Here's an example. Ted can paint a wall in 20 minutes. Vern can paint the wall on the same wall in 30 minutes. How long would it take them to paint the wall working together? So the easy trick is, look, I don't know. It's always going to be together and individual. And this is the part. This is person one plus together individual. And this is P1. So individual, P1's individual time, and P2. So this is P2's individual time. And when we add those two parts, it's going to equal the whole. And any job, whole job is going to be 1. It's going to be equal. So the two parts, sum of the parts equals the whole. So that's how we do it. And we'll do an example. So a file clerk needs 6 hours to file an average day's paperwork. It takes a trainee 12 hours to do the same job. So clerk plus trainee should equal together. So together. So the clerk takes 6 hours if they work together. So we don't know what they're going to be together. So that's together. The clerk can do it in 6 hours. Remember, it's the total over individual. So total, we don't know how much it is. But this is the clerk. So we still don't know what their together time is. And oh, sorry, yeah, the clerk does it, trainee does it in 12. And we know that when they do it together, it's going to complete the job. So it's going to be equal to 1. And that's together. I is always going to equal 1. Okay? So, or that shouldn't be together. This should be completed. Complete. Let's do this. Complete. So how do I get rid of that? Let's get rid of the denominators by multiplying by 12. Let's multiply everything by 12. We get 2t plus t equals 12. 3t equals 12 divided by 3. T equals 4. T represents together. So together, it would take 4 minutes? 4 hours. 4 minutes. It would take 4 hours. Pretty cool, right? I mean, look how simple this problem can be. So we just have to keep in mind that it's, again, the sum of the parts equals the whole. Luis can load his truck in 24 minutes. So Luis can do it individually, 24. It takes his brother, Ramon, 40 minutes. And to load the truck, how long will it take him to do the job together? So we don't know the together. And we know that when we add the parts, it'll equal the whole job. So now we look for a common multiple of 24 and 40. All right, 24. 4 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 3, right? And 40 is going to be 2 times 2 times 5. So what do they have in common? 2, 2, and leftovers are going to be, so that's going to be 4 times 6 times 5, which is 4 times 30, which is 120. All right, so we're going to multiply everything by 120. Just found common multiple, LCM for that matter. Yes, so 24 would be times, that's 5t, because I found the 24, and that left me with the 5 to make the 120. And then 40 is going to be, ooh, that's an interesting one, 33. 3t equals 120. I think I did that right, yep. And that gives me 8t equals 120 divided by 8 divided by 8. And we get t equals, so that's 60 over 4, which is 30 over 15. So it's going to take me 15 minutes. It'll take them 15 minutes together. So we can do this problem in 1 minute, right? I think that was about 1 minute, 60. Ross can do a job in 8 hours. Brock can do the same job in 12 hours. How long will it take them to work together? T equals a complete job. 24 is the common multiple. And that's going to be 3t plus 2t equals 24, which equals 5t equals 24, divide by 5, divide by 5. Not going to go clean. 4 and 4/5 hours, minutes, hours together, or 4 hours, 4/5, that's 0.8. 4 hours and 48 minutes. So together, it's either 4 and 4/5, 4 hours 48 minutes, or 4.8 hours. Any of those would work for their time together. Yeah, I think that's right. 8, 6 times 8. Yep. Good. Bernice can wallpaper a room in 4 hours. Bernice is 4. Annie can paper the room in 8 hours. How long will it take them working together? 1. We're going to multiply it by 8. We get 2t plus t equals 8. We're going to get a funky answer again. 3t equals 8 divided by 3. T equals 2 and 2/3 hours together, or 2.6 repeating hours, or 2 hours and 40 minutes. Kids, you should know that 2/3 of an hour is 40 minutes. Now this is where it gets interesting. This is where they get a little challenging. Sherry can do a job in 60 minutes. If her sister helps her, it takes them 36 minutes. How long does it take her sister alone? So we have Sherry and her sister, and we have the completed job, completion. So we still are doing together over individual plus together over individual equals 1. So Sherry can do the job in 60 minutes. Sherry can do it in 60 minutes. If her sister helps, then it takes her 36 together. 36, and how much does the sister? So we're missing there. That's the individual. We're looking for her sister's individual time. So you see how we set this up. We're going to multiply it by 60x because that's the common denominator. That's going to give me 36x plus 36 times 60 equals 60x. 36x plus, let's multiply that. 36 times 60 gives me 2160. 2160 equals 60x. Let's minus 36x minus 36x. 2160 equals 24x divided by 24 divided by 24, 90. 90 equals x. Remember, x represented the sister's individual time, so it took 90 minutes for her sister alone. Nice, huh? A roofer can shingle a house in 20 hours. If his apprentice helps, they can do the job in 12 hours. So roofer can do 20. Together they do it in 12. Together we don't know how much the apprentice is, but we know it equals 1. So 20x you get 12x plus 240 equals 20x. Let's subtract the 12x. We get 240 equals 8x divided by 8, and we get 30 equals x. 30 is the apprentice. It takes him 30 hours. Hello, 30 hours for the apprentice alone. So you are going to save a tremendous amount of time on your placement tests if you can figure this one out. This is work problems. It takes cabin A 18 minutes to set the tables in the camping dining hall. If cabin B helps them, the job can be done in 10 minutes. So A plus B, A can do it in 18 minutes, and 10 together, what can they do? How long? Good. All right. So we're going to multiply everything by 18x. 18x. That gives me 10x plus 180 equals 18x minus 10x minus 10x. 180 equals 8x divided by 8 divided by 8. 16, 20. 20 is 2. Is 4.5 equals x. So cabin B by themselves would take 22.5 minutes alone. 22.5. One machine can print a magazine in 30 minutes. If a second machine works with the first machine, the magazine can be printed in 18 minutes. How long does it take the second machine? So La Machine 1, La Machine 2. Machine can print in 30 minutes individually, 18 together, 18 together. Don't know how much machine 2 takes. 30x, 30x. And we get 18x plus 18 times 30. I want to do it in my head. 18 times 30, 540 equals 30x. Subtract 18x. 540 equals 12x divided by 12. Well, I don't know that number. 540 divided by 12 gives me 45. 45 equals x. That's machine 2, and we're dealing in minutes. 45 minutes for machine 2 alone by itself. So cool. So good. Work problems. Welcome. Good luck.